to lead an effective business meeting. So many managers are just terrible at leading meetings. People don't naturally know how to do it, and they certainly don't teach us how to do it effectively in school. So how do you figure it out? You listen to your coach, that's how. Today I'm going to teach you the ingredients for an effective business meeting so that when you're leading a meeting, the people who you've invited don't think that it was a total waste of time, that they weren't valued, and that you probably should have just sent an email. If you want to be the hero of business meetings, stick around because I'm giving you all my secrets.
Guild coaching. More success, less stress.
The main complaints that employees have about business meetings being pointless is that they're too long, they're too frequent, people are meeting just to meet, they don't know the point, they don't know why they're included, they don't know why other people are there, they don't feel comfortable speaking up, you're not shutting your mouth long enough to allow them to speak with freedom, all sorts of complaints. What about you? Are any of these your biggest meeting complaints? We want to know. Check out the comments section below and leave us a comment. Let us know what your biggest meeting complaint is. Is it one of these or is it something else that we haven't said here today? How do you lead an effective business meeting without alienating half of your staff? It's easier than it sounds. Your first mode of operation here is to declare the point of the meeting. Don't just send out a meeting request to a bunch of people and not declare what the meeting is about. If it's a regular weekly meeting, when you send the meeting request, go ahead and put the known agenda items in there and then ask everyone if they have any input. Part of the problem with meetings is that one person wants to present something, so they ask everybody to come to the meeting. The people may not be prepared, they may not be in the right frame of mind to think about what you're about to talk about, and so they show up, they're not energized, they're probably a little irritated that they have to be in there because they have so much other stuff to do, and then you just start talking about something that's completely not on their radar for the moment. So number one, you have to declare what the meeting is about. Number two, allow the other people who are coming to the meeting to have a role in that meeting. If you are calling a meeting and you are inviting all the members of your team or all the members of the leadership for your company or all of something, all of the members of whatever, ask yourself, do all of these people really have to be there? Stop inviting people who don't really have to be there. And the way that you can check yourself in this is by making sure, this is your second point, by making sure that everybody has the chance to input. Let everyone know the purpose of the meeting, give them a chance to give you some feedback, and number three, allow them to know why you included them in the first place. The main reason that people come to business meetings with low energy and a negative attitude is that they don't understand what the heck the point is in the first place. Why did you invite them there? Why are they included as a recipient of this meeting invitation? Why? So answer that question on the front end. And if you want to be really appreciated for your leadership in meetings, here is tip number 4. Make your meetings shorter. So let's just think about it. You go to your calendar and you open up, you hit the plus sign or whatever, add event. Automatically, that event is going to default to 60 minutes. Change that default. You can do this one of two ways. If you have an IT staff, they can go in and change your defaults to a shorter time period, or you have 10 fingers. And so you can go in and you can change your own default. So what I would do is go in. Most meetings that are scheduled for 60 minutes can be 30 or less. Most meetings that are scheduled for 30 minutes can be 15. If you go ahead and get right to it, go ahead and shorten your meeting time and see how it goes. When you put your agenda together, give each agenda item an allotment of time and stick to it. And if you start to run long, you can stop the conversation and say, if we run long on this item, everybody either has to agree to stay an extra 5 minutes if we can, or we're going to have to change something on the agenda because the agenda is all set for this time period. and then you get buy-in from everybody, and then you move forward. So again, that's involving other people in the meeting. Do you see a theme here? You are sharing responsibility, even though you're the meeting leader, you're the meeting facilitator, and it's meeting your purposes, but you are giving ownership of all the decisions to everyone else, empowering your staff, your team, your peers will make your approval rating go way, way up. So make sure that you shorten your meetings. Don't feel like you have to fill an hour. And even if you do need an hour-long meeting, can you tick back the clock a little bit? Will you make it 50 minutes? That gives you a little bit of time to say, okay, well, our meeting time is up. We just need to wrap up in the next couple minutes, and then you make sure that you're respecting the integrity of that next hour. You know those people who let their meetings run and run and run, and then they go right up to the hour? Well, guess what? Somebody else has set another meeting for the top of that hour, and then those folks who are involved in that 1 hour long meeting that went the full 60 minutes, maybe 62 or 63 or 65, now it's making them late for the next meeting, which then is going to spiral into more lateness, more run over, more all that. Shorten your meetings, make sure that your agenda matches, make sure that everybody has buy-in, and make sure that you're respecting their time, their calendars, and the time and calendars of other people. We're all busy, we all have commitments. Whether you're the CEO of a Fortune 500 or the janitor, it doesn't matter where you are on that spectrum. You have duties, you have commitments, and we all have the same amount of seconds within every 24 hours. Use them wisely, respect other people, and I promise you will be appreciated more than you ever know. If this has been of use to you, please check the comments down there. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And then also tell me what point resonated most with you. You can tell me about some of your experience. If you implement this in your company, I would really like to know your progress. Before you go, please remember to give me a thumbs up here if you liked it, and then subscribe and hit that little bell so that you get notifications the next time that we drop a new video to help you live a life with more success and lower stress. Bye.